What's happening? Oh my goodness gracious. We've got a wonderful night ahead of us, don't we? It's Starfield. It's here. It's ready to rock and roll, and I cannot wait to be able to jump into this wonderful game. I've heard so many people say that this game is absolutely rocking, and I am so pumped to finally be here, to be a part of it, and go out into the space world here. How are we doing on audio, Duck? We're doing pretty good. It's me, and it's the Duck, and we are venturing into this wonderful new world. So, if you haven't played before, if you have played before, and you're ahead of me, please try not to give me anything, stuff like that. This is my first time ever playing. I am so very, very pumped. I looked into it a little bit last night for about an hour, got in some ideas. You know, I did my due diligence for the channel, and I did the best I could and my first kind of impressions of it. And it looks like it's definitely the best looking Bethesda game to date, in my opinion. It's really phenomenal there. I think that they've taken a great jump and a great leap in the right direction. I see it's a little bit clunky, with a few different judders and glitches, a little bit here and there, but not any major game-breaking bugs yet like I had found in Baldur's Gate 3, which was shocking considering, Baldur's Gate 3 had been out for 3 years in the first act, which is what I'm playing, where I ran into many different dialogue options. Now, I haven't had that happen in Starfield. It's not that it won't happen, but from this point right now, the perspective is that it seems to be a little bit less. It seems to be really good. Where there's a major hit, it appears to be in performance, but we've updated the drivers, and hopefully that takes care of a little bit of the issues right there. So we'll have to see kind of what happens on that. Other than that, I think to just jump in is in order. And I'm so pumped. I can't believe that it's here. I mean, of all the times and stuff. Oops, my light appears to be slightly off. Is that better? Getting better? Okay. I've just been so pumped to try this. And what's funny is that I've waited so long to be able to see it. I mean, that's the big, huge thing here. Let's see here if our game capture is working. Come on. Come on, game capture. Work for me. Work for me. Let's give it a minute here. I think it's about to pop over. Game capture, why are you not working on there? It's not bringing up a screen, is it? You got the noise. There we go. Popped in now. Okay, so let's do this from the books. Unlike any other streamer out there, always racing to get to the end on lots of them, or people just trying to do speed breaks, I'm here to complete games to the fullest and do everything, so that people can get the lore, they can get every different aspect of what the developers was intended. And so for people that are just there for the action, they can jump in and watch that. And for people that are there for the lore, they can jump in and listen. So just an FYI, this is not a let's go at 1,000 miles per hour. It's just take your time, enjoy the experience, and go from there. And that's what I like to do and keep it on this channel. And I try not to ruin anything for anybody, so please try not to ruin it in the chat. All right, let's jump in this, guys. So first thing here, history of this settled system, Sol date 2161, United Colonies issues the Centeris Proclamation, thereby formalizing the open colonization of distant worlds.
Is a confederation of smaller, independent pirate crews.
Interesting.
All flying under the same.
Let's cut the music just down to a simmer there. What's that volume at? Okay, just a little bit of background noise. Good. All right. So here I am right here, the level 1. You guys kind of want to look at the starship. The only thing that we've really done at this point is this is our one planet. Let's see here. If I go back, I think tab pops me out. So all I've done really is I went from Vectera to Crete, the moon of Ancyon, which is a type of rock. Gravity is 0.55 G's with temperature temperate. Just so you guys know, like in this screen right now, we're doing about 165 locked. And I could probably even get more if I let my thing. If I jump into the game here, in this screen, we're doing about 97 to 98 frames per second, and this is with everything maxed. And I want to just notice this difference in performance here. If I jump out and now I'm looking at this area right here, I'm sitting relatively around 56, 57, 55, 58 frames per second, and this is with everything at ultra and max. So we are seeing about 10 more frames than we saw last night with this updated driver, which is kind of nice. So we get this fullness view right here with all of like the volumetric and the clouds and everything, about 57 frames per second. So that's not bad, and I think pretty good considering we have everything maxed, and we've also taken off any reduction in resolution. So just if you guys want to look at where we're at, for all you graphic snobs, I mean, because everybody, you know, it's okay to be a graphic snob. I'm sometimes a graphic snob, but my one friend has showed me that games can be amazing without having to have good graphics, and I think that's something that we forget sometimes, that you can have an amazing game that doesn't need to have even that good of graphics. But if it's too muddied, it can take away from the atmospheric thing. So you can see that the shadow light, everything is ultra, the motion blur is knocked off, and then our upscaling is taken. Now, I don't know if I use this, I don't think that it helps me at all because I don't have an AMD card. But my question is to people out there that do have AMD cards, how much better are they seeing that Fidelity FX Super Resolution? Because I know from what I have read that some people were having AMD cards that are way below a 3090, and they were performing at a much better rate than even the 3090, and they didn't have the top of the line. So I don't know if that was true. I know that we're getting better now. You know, 58 is really good for you know, how good this looks right here. You can just check this out. It's just really something. So let's just see here. So if I change just for the performance, I just want to see what happens here. If I go over to the settings, I go over to the display, or the, display. And I'm going to switch the upscaling to CAS, and I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so nothing there. I don't see any difference. Doesn't look like any difference is made. We're gonna go back to settings, gonna go back to display, and we're gonna switch to FSR2 just to see if this changes anything. So tab it back. That gives us no difference. So nothing right there. I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna take it off now, and I think the one thing I might try, just want to see something. The shadow quality seems to be where there's a little bit of an issue. But the V-syncing, what if we take that off? Let's just see what it does now. Nope, no difference. Okay, so it's not being limited. I didn't think it was being, but I just wanted to double check. We're going to switch back to the display. Try to get that is nice and good as we can. That is on. Enable VRS, which enables variable rate shading during rendering. I wonder what happens if we switch this off. I just want to see here the performance, if anything. So that, there is no difference either. And I think these effects are taking place while I'm doing this. I'm just going to double check here. But we're going to come back, I'm going to switch this off, and I'm going to see. So shadow quality, I'm going to show you guys all the differences on it. If we switch to high, if we switch to high on this one, again, with the motion blur off, I'm going to show you what a 3090 does at high. So at high, I'm looking at 73, 74 FPS at this. And this is a particularly hard area with a lot of the clouds and the volumetric lightning and all that kind of stuff. So that's 73. Again, this is at 1440p. And so then if we jump down to a medium, if we jump down to a medium, let's see what we get now. I would expect this to shoot up. Okay, so there, getting 91 FPS, 92. So that's really good. I would say that it's very playable at maxing the whole thing out. So let's switch it back to Ultra. I'm gonna take off the motion blur, and I'm gonna play without that. And I think it's very playable until the DSLS or whatever I think comes out. And somebody told me, I believe, that there is a mod. And so if anybody in chat can get me a hold of that or send me in the right direction, I'd really like to know about it. All right, let's go check this out, guys. Let's go to scan. Scan is F. And then we basically run around and check out little things or whatever. So we've got an unknown location there. I think we're supposed to go into this area right here. I'm going to switch back off on that. And I'm going to walk in here and see what we got. I don't know if we can actually go through all of this. There's credits. And I wonder if it kind of tells us what is pickable up. Or do we have to like walk up to it? Oh. So you really can actually pick up just about everything. The lighting in this is really good. I'm going to look at the gamma just because for some people that don't like as dark kind of a thing. This rendered resolution scale too. This is hugely reduces and increases performance. So for instance, I'm going to do one last thing. So this is on Ultra. Let's look at the difference here between this because I know this. So right now we're sitting at actually has went up to 63. Wow. Okay, 64. We're actually increasing a little bit of frames rates. I don't know what we did differently there. Let's look at the difference here between that setting. We're going to take the rendered resolution. We're going to max this out to 100 and see the difference. That actually drops it to 53, 52. Okay. And then so that is still playable, maxing everything out on Ultra with a 3090 until they get a better support. Look at the detail. I mean, this is 61. We're still getting 60s with an Ultra and rendered resolution at 100%. And this is really the best looking Bethesda game that I have ever seen. This is really phenomenal. How much better it looks just by increasing it from that 75% to 100. And then just to show you the difference. So again, we're sitting at that 55, 57, up to like 62 range. We're going to go over to this display right now. I'm going to take that rendered resolution. I'm going to drop it all the way down to 50 and see how much difference is it really. So that's not that much different. It is, you know, more muddied. You can see a little bit of it when you look up close. But the craziness is just doing this, we're at 80 frames. 80 frames. That is crazy. Now, I know when you kind of get up and look at it, it still doesn't look that bad. I mean, this looks really, really good, even with that rendered resolution all the way down at Ultra. And maybe there's kind of a different customized option to hit, but this looks really nice. Very nicely playable, too. It's not the best, but you can definitely still see the cracks and the details and things. Just in comparison, guys, so you can look at this rock, for instance. So this is at 50. And then if I switch over to the settings here, hit display, I pop that all the way up to 100. Now look at the difference. Wow, you can see little indications of each different part of it. That is truly unbelievable, the amount of detail. But then again, how long are you going to look at rocks? But this is absolutely beautiful. The performance you hit, again, we're sitting at like 55 here. If you take that resolution off and you hit it there, you're hitting then 77. And it still looks phenomenal. Still looks really, really good. That's crazy. Okay. That's enough talking. We kind of figured it out. I'm going to try it right now. I'm going to switch it to the highest. And if that isn't as playable to you guys, you feel like it's too choppy, just tell me and we'll switch it back. So here we go. Going into here. detail is just insane. So med pack, let's take that. It's always important. Some sort of research lab here. I don't know if we need to have a weapon on. Having no weapon on.
These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. You can see the detail. I don't know if you guys get this. Stop moving, Vasco. You could see the detail in his paint texture. So I don't know if you know when you kind of paint over and you have like little ripples of almost like, it almost looks like little tiny bubbles in each thing, but it kind of goes over the paint. I forget what it's called. You can actually see that on the front right there where there's kind of like this rust underneath the paint edges. That is insane detail. Wow, very nice. Oh, I sound like a real graphics snob. Everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, all he cares about is the graphics. And I don't know what we just picked up there. There was something there. Let's go over to the mission. So if you want to know what's going on, it's the one small step. Barrett wants me to take the artifact to his colleague in the constellation. I'll have his ship, the Frontier, and shoot his robot, have his ship, the Frontier, and his robot Vasco for the journey. Toggle which quest is tracked on your HUD. Only one quest can be tracked at a time. Select the name of the quest to expand the list of open objectives and select any objective in the quest to track the whole quest. You can press the set course button to automatically navigate the active quest. Okay, interesting. Alright. Alright, so that one is hit. Set course. And that's what we're actually right on. That's where we are. Going to L missions. Okay, cool. Let's get out of the map completely. So here's my rescue axe. Each different thing here. I like the weapons that we have up. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I don't know if there's anything different on that, but there is these notes, which is kind of what we did. Bad people, bad jokes too. Then there's also this, the Barrett personal slate. We already listened to that one, but I want to read this. How do we stop that?
Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviation.
Let me just push E to stop. Jump out. Bad people, bad jokes too. Why did the chicken cross the road? Huh? What's a chicken? Knock knock, who's there? Planet, planet who? If I throw a party, will you help me plan it? Ecliptic mercenary says to woman, I've been hired to kill you and I always get the job done. Woman says, can't we talk about this, son? How do you keep an idiot in suspense? Okay, this is really weird. Okay, next. Is that really it? That was it? Oh my gosh, that's so bad. There was not much substance in the book. Oh, so it does help you kind of look at stuff. Interesting. Gravity. Truth is, what our scientists didn't know back then could fill volumes. The focus, of course, was on wormholes, not only creating but maintaining a stable and sustainable Einstein-Rosen bridge. That was the goal, the end point. No one even considered that maybe that was just the beginning. When we look at grav drive technology today and the ease at which we fold space and travel light years in seconds, it's sometimes easy to forget the impossibility of what we've achieved. Dr. Jofasine Inatu's seminal work continues for another 535 pages and has become the most highly respected text on grav drives and grav jumping ever written. Oh, really? Dr. Josephine. Okay. We'll remember that part then. So again, we've got some more things here. We can flip the light on. It is kind of a bright light, isn't it? Right? I'm not seeing too much stuff, but I do like it that you can just kind of hold this. Switch the thing off and on. Come on over here into this direction. Inside, we're getting about 66. Resolution totally maxed. judging by kind of the card's heat, if you guys wanted to know. Last little graphic snob comment here. So CPU is sitting at 136, and if I'm in the game like I am like right now and stuff, and I'm running around, we're sitting at fan speeds got us at right around 39 Celsius. So really not much of an impact. If I bring up my, let me see if I can bring that up. Windows. Bring up Task Manager. It's looking at that it's using about 79 to 95%. It's really almost maxing that GPU out, which is absolutely crazy when I think about it. It really is nuts that the OBS... Oh, I'm sorry. The OBS is maxing it out, the GPU, because it's, of course, running off of that. The CPU and the memory is quite interesting. So the memory that this game takes is 6.7 megabytes. That is incredible. I mean, really, it's something else. So, all right. We've looked at all of that stuff, and it's off into the next portion, I guess, isn't it? All right, let's do this. Sculptures. Quite dark, isn't it? Caffeine, I couldn't agree more. Game is really phenomenal. Impact driver. It's really sometimes just cool to just kind of walk through something that they have. More first aid. This comes up here. I think we're getting close to what we're supposed to do, which is this direction. Martin, Druid, giving me something here. Gave me a duck. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. This is actually locked. Yet it opened up? Interesting. Oh, locker, not locked. Locker. Oh, I read that wrong. Usually things are locked like that. That's what I thought it said. So anyway, just keep going this direction, I guess. The gleam of the floors, I mean, just look at that. This is definitely something. This is almost... It's pushing my my graphics setup almost like Cyberpunk did. Actually, no, I didn't try Cyberpunk. I tried it on the old system. I never went back to that game because I had the old stuff. Oh, there's a pirates in there. Oh, hi, Vasco. I don't know if you want to go in there. Wait. They might attack. They might attack. Hey, did you just kill people? Let me get in the fight at least. Oh, crap! Oh man, I broke his neck. That wasn't good. Okay. I didn't want to do it, but they came at me, okay? We couldn't even talk through that. These space pirates want nothing. They don't want no talk. Let me get in this atmosphere. Let's cruise this up a little bit. A bathroom here. Switch on anything interesting. It's a notebook again. Pickwick papers. A notepad. Nothing too much in here. Let's double check it to see if there's anything good. So I think that if it was primarily a concern, it would instantly pop up. There is a lot kind of sitting over here. Bolt cutter. First thing I was thinking about with the music here, there's a little bit of this, you know, too much, I don't know if it's just me, but maybe it's just a tiny bit too much of the audio being on the, oops, goodness. Let me see if I can get this, guys. There we go. Over to the audio. I feel like a little bit of the footsteps of the other person. I need to bring them right down to maybe about 60. I'd like to hear my own because I'm hearing them much louder. Then the effects, I'd probably bring them down to about 75. And then on the voice, I'd probably bring up to maybe 95 or something. The music then, I kind of like that around 60 probably. It kind of brings it in just like that. See what that does. Yeah, that seems much nicer. Yep, then I hear him. That's good. Okay. Let's move into the next room. I'm going to switch over, though, my pistol. I'm going to see what I think of this. Actually, way less of that. Let's hold the pistol ammo. Let's keep it good here. Can I crouch? What is the crouch button? There we go. Just hold. Oh, no, don't just push the button. Okay. Let's keep it real here.
Oh man, that was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in a cage until it kills you.
One more time.
Okay, it's pretty messed up. Let's move. Nice and easy. Check out the area. Anything? Good. We got something here. Dumbbells. I don't know what the heck they would do. Just a dumbbell set. Doesn't look like any primary concern. Starlocked board game. Possibly sell it. I mean, the amount of little items you can pick up is really crazy. Wait a minute, we got a safe here. Oh, this could be interesting. No way! Fill in all the open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key to fill in the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Okay. So... interesting. So start one slot key. Oh, I'm not understanding this. I should have read it a little bit better. So E to start one. I would think that that works. Maybe I'm not right. That moves it like this. Huh. Oh, okay. And then you can switch it like that. Oh, I get it. So that one kind of situates. I think it's going to be this one. Maybe. Interesting. He kind of switches into each different one, and you have to line it up. Oh, okay, so that's, you just switch to that one. Then you hit the E, and now you switch to the next one. Okay, so it's pretty simple on the whole thing. These two. Okay, then we're gonna switch back to these. So it's just basically clicking. See, I liked it when you used to listen to it, right? Remember in Fallout, you kind of listened to it, and then you hit it. You had some sort of effect if you didn't get it right. So that's interesting. All right. Let's take that whole thing. I'm not for certain what that was either. Should have probably looked at it a little bit closer, shouldn't have I? Notes. There's bad people. Wasn't in there. So let's go back one. In aid note resources. This is the beryllium. Then there's miscellaneous. Oops, sorry. Miscellaneous. So there's kind of those games and stuff. I mean, look at the detail just in the board game. That is crazy. You could just flip it around. So I'm not seeing anything in there. So let's, oops, sorry. Go back to inventory. Let's go to all. It has to be in here that I just picked up. Some sort of cartridge. We have a sandwich. We picked up a sandwich. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with us? Okay, there's no books. There's pot lids. Oh my gosh, how many things have we picked up already? I'm trying to figure out the thing that we just picked up. That's interesting, what that was. These are the ammos. First aids. Resources. Yeah, I'm not for certain what that was that we picked up. Solar Frontiers game. Okay, so that one, it kind of gives us a little bit of an idea of what to go for. I like it. You see Battle Meal multi-pack. I guess that could be good. Alright, let's take these guys out. Anything more in here? Not that I'm seeing. Wait a minute, there is a little bit of a desk over here. Resume last session. Oh my god. Hayden Wynn, personal journal, January 13th, 2306. I can't believe it. I got posting. The United Colonies of Xeno Warfare Division is now official. I can't even imagine the amount of red tape they had to cut through at MAST, but it's long overdue, and I get to be part of it from the ground up. My official title will be Associate Xenobiology Technician, and I ship out in 3 days. Amanda is upset, but I assured her I'll have plenty of leave and we'll be back to the new Atlantis all the time. I'm still not sure where I'm going. Definitely somewhere in United Colony space. Guess I'll find out when I get there. Okay. Oops. Okay. Candidate 1, Hayden Wynn, personal journal, February. The same person? Okay, so this is just about a month later. We got our first extraterrestrial candidate today. What appeared to be an alien form of Venusta, essentially a giant spider. Michelson, in full protective gear, attempted to attach the Neural Control Interface, or the NCI, and our secure detail is still trying to remove him from the cocoon, and we had no choice but to put down the creature. Minor setback. None of us expected success on the first try. I heard Dr. Paulson tell the others that the detachment of the United Colony Marines is scheduled to delivery another creature next Thursday. So then we're moving then to February. Let's see here. This goes July. And yeah, okay, we're going in order. So May 5th, 2306. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us an Ashta. It's not that the Ashta is a terrifying beast and a natural predator. Those are both exceptional and wonderful qualities and essential to the work we're doing here. It's that Ashta is native to the planet Achelia in the Chechnya system. Or is that Cheney system? Achelia, home to Achelia City, capital of Freestar Collective. So this some sort of beast called an Ashta. Leave it to a group of ground pounders to grab a candidate right from the enemy's backyard, though it does beg the question, have Freestar Collective scientists managed to weaponize their greatest natural predator? If so, our timetable just got accelerated. Okay, so then trial failure. May 7th, 2306. Any fears that our Freestar Collective counterparts have managed to weaponize the Ashta have been completely dispelled. After Michelson debacle, we determined that the NCI should only be attached under full sedation, so that wasn't an issue. The problem started immediately afterward. The Ashta proved incredibly resistant synchronization, and we never achieved control fidelity beyond 47%. Dr. Chin's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. In short, Ashta simply can't be controlled. If not by us, then certainly not by the Freestar Collective. Now, Dr. Paulson, he's been in touch with Colonial Kasarov. Look like the Marines will have another species collected and dropped off by the time next week. And then there was more disappointment. You know, Hayden's not having it. He's not, Duck. Hayden Wynn. Another creature, another failure. No fault of the UC ground ponders. We wanted a predator, and they delivered. These things were so alien. Paulson had a difficult time deciding on designation and opted for Reptians Venium. Shame we couldn't properly sync the NCI. These things would have been spectacular, especially the poison. Moving on to new specimen, Marines dropped another specimens off this morning, totally unscheduled. Best way to describe them, they're arthropods, this alien equivalent to Homerus or Gamaras, basically a giant space lobster. And that's, I think, what we saw, guys, outside. It looked kind of like it. Very promising giant space lobsters. I'm not entirely sure where the UC grunts found these particular test subjects. Some godforsaken backwater rock. And I imagine after the third or fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of those earlier species could be controlled with any reliability, as noted in my earlier logs. Their natural aggressiveness made them effective weapons, but a bullet is less than useless if the gun keeps turning itself on the shooter. But these new creatures possess a perfect, natural disposition, non-aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened. And when they do go on attack, they're terrifying, so we'll see. Okay. Okay, so this little bit of shotgun shells. And then tissues. Pencil holder. I don't think there's nothing else. Unless you want something, Vasco. I think we gotta go. Got something right here. Alright. Move slow. Not seeing anybody. Alright, this room's clear. What do we got here? Survey? Some dinner plates. Bandages. Oh, that's useful. Tape measure. Oh, there is a gun here. Oh my gosh. Yes, I will take some ammo. Thank you very much, buddy. Humidifier. Folder. It's hard to distinguish the good from the bad, but you kind of have to just go through them. I think that they change in color a little bit, but this didn't. The weapon rack was the same outline color. Doesn't really change it too much. And right at this point, I think that the one audio that I'm going to change is just the effect down to about a 50. I don't think it's that. Let's go over to the audio. I want to say if it's not that, I think it might be... Yeah, the music down to 40 maybe. Or we could listen to, you know, maybe we'll switch off the other music and then just kind of see which one's actually playing on it. I actually would like to hear Starfield's music for the first time. Let's see what it's like. Oh, there doesn't appear to be any. Okay. Anyway, get down. Vasco, down.
The enemy is approaching.
You're gonna pay for that!
You would consider this victory cause for celebration.
This game is unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the wonderful. It's crazy. Some more notebooks. Headshots really work good. Where is he? He's up top. He's up top. Vasco, get out of there. There he is, right there.
Detection of enemy
He's gonna pop up. Moving. Moving.
Search protocol.
Hold on cover. Hold on cover. There he is, right there. Right there.
Peace is
Got him.
no longer a viable option.
Vasco, coming around the side. That didn't work out for you very well. You jumped down here, I don't know why. Frickin' yeah, okay, so I think a little bit loud on the audio, and I did see your thing. Should play on normal difficulty, it's more satisfying. I know, I always play things easy run, then play medium, then hard. I play all in the row. I always get like the story of the whole thing or whatever. I never found it satisfying. There's people that play like hardcore right off the bat. I never find it that fun. But I'm gonna bring this down a little bit on the volume on 70 per se. And Franny, it's great to see you. Sorry to miss your message there. I really got into the battle. Did you get the game, Franny?
I am no longer detecting enemy activity in this area.
We're not playing on very easy though. We're not playing on that setting, just easier. Let's see, I think that one was pretty good. These guys gotta go. I couldn't believe you found a duck. Good job. A little memorabilia. What do you think of the game, Drew? Give us the lowdown. I know that you played way more than me, and my goodness, you probably, who knows, you probably haven't even slept. Knowing you, you've been playing nonstop, and you'll play nonstop. I mean, you've got, what the hell? Oh, they're up here. Still alive.
Wait. Hold that.
I believe we are no longer alone.
Okay, maybe we will move it up. That is kind of too easy, isn't it? Well, I mean, easy is really easy. I didn't expect it to be that. It's because there's an option below that. What the heck is very easy like that? All right, let's move that up to normal. Okay. Okay, we'll play normal and then we play hard. Well, usually there's kind of a distinction. That's like way too easy. It's almost like they're not even attacking. That's better. Okay, is everybody happy now? Ronnie says, no, sadly in Poland it costs around $300. $300? Oh my goodness. Ronnie, I am so utterly sorry to hear that. That is absolutely crazy. How the heck can they expect you guys to pay $300? That's unreal. Unreal. Who says, sorry, was in an awesome cutscene. I originally landed in the wrong place, explored 3 installations, got to level 4, and then realized I was in the wrong place. Franny says, I know. I mean, that's just ridiculous. $300? I will say, I don't know, Drew, I don't know what you paid for it, but to me, this is the most expensive game I've ever bought in my life. I've never paid $100 for a game. And I did it for this game, and I've never done that before. So to me, this is the most expensive game, and if this game does not blow my socks off, I will not be happy with it, because if a game is going to cost that much, it better be one of the best games you've ever played. So it remains to be seen, but any game that costs that much, it better be in, you know, absolutely an experience that's breathtaking and becomes one of the best games of all time in your book, or I don't think it's worth $100, and especially $300. Trude says, I played 8 hours so far, just arrived at the lodge. Most people get here in 2 to 3 hours. I paid £65. Yeah, so £65, that's about $80 US. I don't know the conversion, I know. There's a scientist right here. Let's move on over here. I think it's worth $150. Okay. I mean, if Drew, if you say that it's worth that, then I would believe, because I know you don't pay over prices for stuff.
I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Okay, he's right over here. Are they moving around? Are they inside? We gotta come up here. Let's open this door. This one's locked. What? There he is, right there. He's moving. Got him. He's up there. He's shooting.
Violence significantly decreases one's life.
There he is, right there.
expectancy.
Can we get him through? I don't think we can. Oh, we can. We can hit him through that. Okay, that's pretty good. I thought it wouldn't work like that. Come on, Vasco. There he is.
I have located the
Oh! Dude says, I have single shot pistol that does 100 damage per shot, kills most pirates in one hit. I would say if you think it's definitely worth it. Now, I mean, Druid though, you don't pay money like that. So, especially, I mean, I think this is unusually expensive for a game. So, the expectation would be, I think, that it would have to be better than Baldur's Gate. I mean, if Baldur's Gate is a $60 product, and that was absolutely considered one of the best games ever, this game would really have to blow it away. Toxin. Anyway, lady talking to me. Oh, there's a lady. Okay. Look at this. Got some sort of... It's like a piece of wood. That's kind of freaky, isn't it, guys? All right, let's go upstairs. Vasco. Vamos. The scientist right there. Some sort of generic samples. I'm not seeing anything really too good. Other scientist. What has he got? Meal sack, toxin, vials. Pirate, we picked up everything. So we just gotta go upstairs, I think. But there's another scientist taken out here. He's got a little bit of credits on him. There's this door too we can go in. Storage box, okay, not much. No pads, microscopes. Alright, let's unlock this door. Come on. Vasco, you gotta unlock this door. O2 is consumed with exertion, such as sprinting, melee attacks, and jumping. Okay. Switch it on. Okay. No, no, no. Guessing it's 3-prong. There's 2. Switch to that one, maybe. Dude says the game reminds me a lot of Half-Life and Mass Effect and Fallout to a degree, with a little bit of No Man's Sky. The scanner is your best friend in the game, more useful than the torch. Yeah, Drew, when you're distinguishing between just, you know, junk, like items in the scanner, versus what has much more importance or value, how do you distinguish it? Do you just have to look at each different thing? Because when I'm bringing up that scanner, it appears that they're all on the same level. Does that need to be upgraded? Or is that just the way it is? You just got to look at everything that's highlighted with a little outline. Switch over to the 2. And 3 doesn't... There we go. And, I don't know, 3 again? And then 2. Good. So like when I'm looking at it, to distinguish between the items that are outlined of what's junk and what's good, is there any way to do that? Does there have like a hierarchy color that represents maybe more valuable items to pick up? Or is it just kind of a thing that you have to go through each one? Interesting. Let's come on over here. Medical trays. So this one is way more valuable. Dude says... What are your PC specifications? Oh, Prani? Oh, I have a 5950X overclocked with the 3090. Druid says you'll learn the shapes that matter over time. Basically, look for boxes for loot, check cylinders for lockpicks, rectangular packets for food, etc. Okay, so there is no distinction. Because usually they would highlight something of more value, but it doesn't do that. Okay. But so this type of box I'm looking for as having a more highly valuable. This is the thing I picked up before. I couldn't figure out what that was. There's a safe here. Is it not? Oh no, digipicks. That's a credit stick. So I need I wonder how I get more of the digis. Can I make those, or do I have to buy them? I don't think I can make anything yet. I mean, my skills. You receive 1 skill point and spend every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. The top row represents basic skills. The rows below are locked until you've spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. Drew says, boxes. Prani, sorry, but I gotta go. Prani, you gotta go again? Every time I see you, you're on the run, Prani. Well, it's good to see you. I hope you have a great day. Druid says, in general, highlights anything of use or value. Check out the crafting tables. You can make almost anything. I bought 40 digipicks in the city. Okay, well, I'll go check that out. Crafting table. I don't know what the crafting table looks like yet. I haven't really built anything. What I did have is I had the... Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I think I did on my ship. That's what... Oh, yeah, I went to that. Okay, so it's on the ship that I've got to make the digipicks? Or can you find, like, a crafting table, like, just on the area? Let's look here. Oh, Hayden's terminal. Okay, by established colony of Vesta, the Freestar Collective have forced the UC's hand. Let's see here. I'm going to move the chat box just to the right. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, we're at war. By establishing the colony of Vesta, the Freestar Collective have forced the UC's hand. The unmitigated Gal thinking they could establish control of a 4-star system. Such a flagrant violation of the Treaty of Nerion. Our diplomats have tried to resolve. Prani says, I know, but it's all because of the time zone. It's 1:23 a.m. for... Oh, my goodness, Prani. I had no idea. You have said that before now that I think about it. So we'll get some good rest then. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure, I will be gaming this weekend. I'm going off, but I will be here Monday, probably. So I'll probably see you early on Monday then. Okay, get a good rest and sleep well. Great seeing you, buddy. Our diplomats tried to resolve the peaceful, but the Council of Governors wouldn't listen to reason. Apparently they claimed that Vesta was not a colony, but rather just an insignificant farm outpost. Nice try. By all accounts, the Red Devils and the Stalkers worked in perfect unison, and the result were everything we could have hoped for. No Red Devil or Stalker casualties. Vesta's defenders were apparently taken by complete surprise, which greatly contributed to their fatality rate of 93%. Jesus. This is a great day for the Red Devils, a great day for the United Colonies, and a great day for Xeno warfare. Note, no, it's not lost on me that this classified facility is actually located within Freestar Collective space. So goes the great game. Remember, these bases are old bases. Much of what you read is out of date. The escaped monster is out there, though. It's a level 10. I emptied my guns on it, got 80% and ran away. Oh, Druid, I don't know this. Don't give me too much detail. You're not supposed to give any spoilers, Druid. But no, I thought that the monster might be out because I heard it attack somebody in the recording. Have a good one, Bronny. Hayden Wynn, Senior Xenobiologist, Crete Research Facility, Project Log, April 5th. It's finally time. After a number of successful missions with the Red Devils, the Stalkers have proven to be exactly the weapons we had hoped for. So it's time to expand our operations. MAST has finally approved the next stage of the facility's operations. Project Pet Shop Phase 2 will now commence. We're officially stopped working on Stalkers. There are enough creatures in the field to serve the Red Devils who haven't been here to train in over a year. If they need more, we can easily gather some planet and fit them with NCIs. From this point, our focus is Phase 2. Throughout the settled system, from civilized worlds to backwater bush towns, pilots have had to deal with nuisance, known commonly as heat leech. I had my own unpleasant experience 4 years ago at the new Atlantis spaceport. My transport was delayed while the deck crew removed a few of these filthy little things from the aft thrusters. They're attracted to heat and feed off of it through some endothermic process. So thrusters are the perfect place for them to hide. They could take a full afterburner's burst with no ill effects on the heat leeches, that is. A ship with the infestation can generally expect a 3 to 5% drop in thruster efficiency. Oh my gosh. So if these leeches get on there, I wonder if that actually has a real effect on our thrusters, if this happens. Working with the heat leeches has been interesting, if not entirely satisfying. We have 11 of them in the lab, and by all accounts, they're completely innocuous and safe for their heat siphoning properties. But what if there were a way to weaponize them, perhaps artificially enhance their heat siphoning to completely and instantly disable the ship? Or even better, to somehow reverse the process so that they transfer their own heat into a ship. Someday, today I fear we lack the means to do either. Trude and him giving away things. Can't believe he would do such a thing, Vasco. What the hell's wrong with him? I'm talking to you. Wake up. Made me get abusive, Vasco. You talk, by the
Captain,
way?
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
There are heat leeches? So this is a real thing? This isn't just made up and just in the lore? They jump out of the fridge at you, another box of oh, goodness. Why is the Crimson Fleet captain after Barrett?
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
So just who are you and Barrett? What's the Constellation?
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
Then you get things that hide on the sins that grab you and try to eat you. Drude, you're giving way too much away. What? You can't tell me everything now. You're way ahead, Drude. But that's interesting and scary. And thanks for the heads up. Literally, the heads up. Ceiling.
Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos. So technically, you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
Trade gear, buddy.
I will accept any and all items.
Drude says there's a trapdoor spider-like thing outside that grab you and pull you underground. Drude, you're telling everybody everything. Come on now. They're supposed to not tell me anything. I have the experience. Okay? Experience. All right, let's get up here and take care of these things. We went through that door. The back area here. I don't think there's anything more. We checked that room pretty good, Vasco. I don't think there was nothing else, right? That looks pretty good. Don't spoil the surprises. Learn? Oh my gosh, it's you? I haven't seen you forever. How have you been? I'm not kidding. You have no idea how many times Alex asked about you. All right, we got both of them here. Finally made it to the stream again. Well, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You always had amazing cookie recipes, which I still need to try out. I really do. I'm still gonna do that. Your cookie recipe sounded delicious. Was something just moving? I swear something just moved. Alright, take the helmet. So let's come on into our inventory here. Let's see what we can do with that helmet. We've got 2 of them now. They're both 34. Oh, that one's a lot cooler. I like that. That's kind of cool. Pirate Charger versus this one. This one looks pretty sweet. Alright, let's switch that one. Ran out of O2. Further exertion will cause CO2 buildup. Oh, goodness. I'm planning on baking some soon myself. Well, you're just making me hungry now. Yeah, I'm a person who loves cookies. Let's see here. We've got the door.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We
Jesus.
could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for
Jesus.
personal property rights.
The heck is that thing? Let's scan it. It's a heat leech. I don't like the look of that thing. Oh yeah. That's... Oh crap! No! You stay back! Stay back! Jesus! Oh. Okay, so this is what we need. I need a digipen. So unlocking them. I don't know if I like this way better. I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite when it comes to things, but you know, it's okay, I guess, on its own right. So let's do these 2. That doesn't work. These ones, no. Maybe. Oh, okay. This one's a little bit more interesting, isn't it? Lauren says I'm planning on baking some soon. Druid says smiles. Huh. I wonder when they... Oh, yeah, they do kind of switch it up. I wonder if I can go back. Slot key. Re-entering will cost a digipick. Oh, crap. Is that how it works? I just picked the wrong one? Because this one doesn't work. Yeah, I haven't figured this part out. This is interesting, because that's not going to work. None of these work with it. So do I just lose it? Because that can't fit. This can't fit. And that can't fit. Because it has to be over there. Auto slot is B. I guess that would cost me 1 digipick. How the heck do I make digipicks? Okay, so that costed me it. Alright, so it's giving me it again. I guess I just can't pick the wrong one, huh? That one doesn't work. This one. Placing 2. Let's switch to 3. No. Okay. 3 over there. With lockpicking, check the options before you select them. The harder options are harder, and you need to be sure before setting them in stone, so to speak. So it does make you pay for your decisions. So if I pick and I don't look ahead like a maze, so it's basically, it's like a labyrinth. Maze, kind of what you used to do when you used to draw. If you go the wrong direction, you don't look ahead and place it. It's almost like chess. You have to look at what your next move is ahead in the slot, because if you use it on one. But how do you know it's not one versus the other? Because you can't see the second phase though, Druid. I'm just wondering how that works. Like, you can't foresee the next slots, so how do you know which one to pick and not pick? I guess is my question. So in here we got credits, digipicks, nice, zero wire, perfect. So this is really good.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
I mean, the voiceover in this is good. It's really, really good. So this creature is definitely moving all about fast. I'm gonna have you deal with that. Yeah, it's a puzzle. You have some combinations. Yeah, sometimes you get multiple options that appear to work. You check them all in turn, select the one you think are most suited. So there is a little bit of a gamble on it, a little bit of a randoming. You know, even if you try to do the best you can, you just don't, you can't foresee it. Pretty much. Is that what I'm getting? Get out of my way, Vasco. Come on. I'm trying to look at stuff here. I think that's it. I wonder if these blow up, though. I want to see. Oh! Druid, on hard locks, you get more options than you actually need. So you need to think about it. Okay, well. And it was a good idea to move it up. I'll tell you one thing. If easy is that easy, I can't imagine what very easy is. This game is easy on normal, it appears to be. For me, so far. I mean, we took down those units very easy on normal. Normal seems easy. Easy seems super easy. I'm just looking at stuff. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think we've got any other rooms. We just had just this one here. Oh, see the med pack. I missed that. See? It's important. It's important. Okay, let's go back in here. I think we're all good on the rooms. We went into this one right there. Doesn't appear to be anything else that we missed on it. There's just so many little items to look at. I mean, it's just so cool. So we're playing this on fully maxed, which is very taxing on the system. It really is. All right, door number one. How's the frames, guys? Okay. This is interesting. There's a whole bunch of people.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, crap.
The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
I'm with the Constellation. You need to stop attacking our ship. Lie. That's right. I killed Barrett. So tell your pirate friends to back off. I think we just need to tell him that we're with the Constellation. Let's ask him, though, what's his problem? We need information.
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
We could do that. So we already asked that question. You need to stop attacking our ship, though, buddy.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
You're not taking my ship, buddy, okay? There's no treasure in my ship. Cut your losses before more people get hurt. It's stupid to attack me.
You're not talking us out of this score.
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater chance the choice fails. But the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. I like this. So we've got 1-3, lie. Beating up people like you is how I get my kicks. Lie. Vasco is programmed with advanced combat protocols. He'll rip you and your crew to pieces. Let's see here. You have it wrong. Constellation is an explorers group. They aren't the treasure. So we have 3 turns. Trude says, by the way, in case you didn't know, you can store stuff on Vasco and in the ship's cargo hold, but you can sell from your inventory and the ship, not from Vasco. I keep my crafting stuff on Vasco. Oh, really? Oh, that is awesome. So you just, basically, he's a walking storage unit. Okay, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Is the weight limit, I haven't really looked at the weight limit because I haven't picked up that much, but I wonder how much leeway there is because Baldur's Gate seemed to give you a huge leeway. Let's see here. Now, yeah, this has a higher chance. We could just say Vasco is programmed. That'll scare the crap out of him, I think.
Bullshit.
Okay, that didn't work. I just made it past your entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me?
That's, not a bad point. Can't believe this.
Yep.
There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
Nice.
Should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Sounds pretty dang good. All right, guys. It was nice talking to you. I'm glad we could work these things out. It's good meeting you.
No treasure.
Yeah.
Everything to do with Barrett.
Yeah, and you can access Vasco storage when crafting. There's all kinds of crafting stations in the game. Kitchen, cookers, research station, and crafting stations. In the kitchen, even? I'm gonna have to look at that.
Gun adjusted. Keeps pulling to the right.
That's interesting. Look at this, guys. So this is nighttime? Drew, does each planet have its own, like timing zone? I guess I don't really see where the time part would be on here. I killed them all. I bet you did. I bet you did. I just wanted to see. Wow, gravity on this is really good. So we need to really go back to our ship here. But I kind of want to check out what that unknown thing is. Got Vasco. Interesting. Yep, I'm out to pass time, sit on the toilet. No, but does it really, is it in real time like No Man's Sky where like the days change? Of course, No Man's Sky, yeah, I guess No Man's Sky did kind of get, you can get helium from the round tank. Helium.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
that would have blew them
You've
up.
cost us enough.
They're literally standing in front of a bomb. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so let's see here. Looking at all the different things here. So this is a helium-3 dispenser. And so from this, I actually want to get the stuff? Oh, okay. Different time zones on each planet. Really?
It is foolish to carry so many items on your own.
Well, that's true. I can just give them to you, Vasco, because my... Whoa. Oh, where'd you go? Vasco? Get over here.
We need to reach the Alpha Centauri.
Let's trade
I
gear,
will
buddy.
happily carry whatever you need.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Okay, so then when we're in here, fast travel, categories, inventory is Q. All right, that. I wonder if I can just go by like weight. weight or something. Trade. So I just push E to give it to him? Is that what it's doing? How do I know what's going into his inventory? Oh, Vasco right there. So good. Oh, yeah, but he's got my thing. Okay, there we go. So you just push Q to Vasco and then back to me. All right, got it. So apparel, got that miner's unit. We'll give him both of these things like that. Jump back. And then the stuff that really weighs you down, I guess what weighs the most? Can we sort by mass? It sorts by name, sorts by value, sorts by weight. Okay, so that's what we need. The high weight we want to get off of ourselves and not be carrying it around. So bolt cutters, impact drivers. I don't even know why we picked up all this stuff. But that should be, we'll say all. And then by all, this one right here is, it's a cartridge, a 5 kV LZR. What is that? Oh, it's ammunition. Oh, okay, gotcha. So we want to keep that. Beakers, I guess. This is the value. I'm going to sort by weight. So Pirate Assault. 750 is mass. We'll take that off. Get that out of here. Already got, oh, we got a weapon here, the cutter. I'm not really using that, so that can get off. The Grendel. I can check those out. 0 wires, maybe. Just get a few different things out. I don't know why I picked up all this junk. And how much can he carry? Let's see, mass is 104, so he goes up to 135. And sushi in this ramen thing. Oh no, that's actually me. So his mass is only at 46. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's it, buddy. Let's get out of here. Let's go. I'm gonna hunt down this animal. Or whatever this thing is that it's killing everybody. So there's this spot right here to return the ship. Then we got this other section out here. So let's do it. Can we jump off this thing? I don't know if it's gonna hurt. Wonder how we go down. That's helium. Suppose we could just jump down, can't we? Or is there a ladder? Okay, that seems to go down pretty far. Got this kind of zone that goes up there. I'm kind of interested in what goes up. Came out this direction. Let's check out the tower. We gotta see what's up there. Come on, have a little adventure, everybody. Anything of use, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Nothing's really popping up on the radar. That is one thing. I wish there's a hierarchy of being able to see on scan of what weapons or ammunition or items actually have value over just regular junk. That would be kind of a cool thing. Let's come up to the top here and see what we got. So here we are. Weapons case, case of shotguns, and a coachman. Let's switch over to my weapons right now and look at what we got. So weapons. This is the new Grendel, and that new coachman. It's interesting. So then into the favorites, we just push the Z. Let me see here. Forget what it is now. How do we put the weapons in? Here it is. So number 9. How do I actually lock that on? Let's see. Inventory. I did it before last night, then I forgot now how I did it. So let's go to the coachman. And then I want to favorite that weapon, which is B. Oh, okay, so just push B and then... oh gosh, where do I want to put that? 4, maybe? That's a powerful weapon, though, isn't it? It's really actually quite nice. And if I'm looking at it right now, it's really a good weapon. I mean, its physical damage is 52. These are like minuscule. All of these. That's the weapon we want to take out that creature with. Let's go do that. Let's do this. All right, Vasco, we're going. Let's go take out this guy. Kind of jump down here. Doesn't hurt us. Yeah, we're okay. Fall damage is not bad. Area is quite big, though. 1 second, guys. I've got to move chat real quick here. I haven't figured out where I want to put chat's box, but I think right there looks okay. You guys can't see yourselves. I always notice that when I'm trying to put the chat box somewhere, you're like, what the hell is he talking about? It's because I have an overlay so I can see all of your guys' stuff on one screen. I have multiple screens that I can use, but I always liked putting it all in one. And then it's translucent so that there's no real box around it. It just shows kind of what your comments are, and then I move it about. But if I want to go back to something you say, I can actually click Control and then go from there. Look at this view. Look at that. Look at those. Really nice. Okay. What is this unknown thing? I want to see it. It's pretty far off, but let's get running. Jump up there. Come on. Move it, buddy. Wow, it's really far off. That's a long ways. That's not a short ways. We'll keep the running going. Full on sprint. Alright, and he's gonna be out right there. Full on CEO. He's... Oh man, okay, now I'm slowed down. Alright, breathe. Breathe, buddy, breathe. It's not too far now. So the system is, I don't think that you ever really run out of oxygen. But look at how big this thing is. I really don't see, I mean, at nighttime, you're not going to see that much of a difference. And just to show you guys, just from the resolution. So we're at 64, 65. We're playing it. It's fine that it's playable. But just taking off this really doesn't bring that much. If you just bring this down to like 75 and then you jump back, you're gonna save yourself, like, we're hitting 81, so right there we jumped 21 frames. Druid says you can fast travel, open scanner, look at the target you previously been to, and teleport. I actually haven't been there yet though, because this is the unknown spot. But like, you're saying that I can fast travel to something like this? Or here? Is that what you're talking about? Oh wow, look at that. There's a whole nother area over here. Okay, so any place that I haven't been to though, once this becomes available, I can jump from here to there to there. Pretty much like that. Just like a ping pong ball. Wasn't Oblivion like that too? Like first you had to explore the area, and then once you were able to explore it, then you could go wherever. But you first had to make the big walk. Deserted robotics lab. Okay. Is anybody else getting that? Dropping that by 70 to 75, we've like upped our frames by 20, and there wasn't really much of a difference by dropping it a quarter, but yet the performance is enormous difference. Good for running away from monsters. You can also meet traders in these camps who don't wear spacesuits. Okay. Really like the design. Oh, okay. Here we are at this area. And if I want to put away my weapon for good, I wonder what I do to do that. Like, do I just push R? Okay, you just hold R. I was wondering that forever. And I'm like, okay, reload is R. So just hold R. kind of holsters your weapon. And then you can kind of get these cinematic shots if you like. And there's somebody right down there right now. Let's come into the camp. Vasco's already introducing himself. What the? Oh, there's pirates right here. Oh man, okay. Oh crap! This is not good. Oh my goodness! Your health is low. Use a med pack by pressing O. Oh? It's all the way over there? Oh goodness. Oh. Okay, run. Oh goodness. Oh wow. Okay, so like we instantly dead. I was getting shot at and I was dead. Wow. Okay, that's quite a big difference between the first one. That mine really messed me up on that one. Holy crap. And did we not heal ourselves, or was it we just incurred too much damage from that? He whooped me, didn't he? Oh, the mine. Okay. So he basically finished me off after the mine. Crap, we gotta run that whole distance. Is it... What's the fast save? Just so I can remember, just so I'm not having to redo these runs before a thing here. Bindings. We're looking at quick save. Oh, it's same as Baldur's. Okay, that's pretty universal. I guess that makes sense. And can you run faster by holstering your weapon? I wonder if there's a difference. Like I run like this versus I put it away. I wonder if it uses maybe less energy, maybe? F9 for quick load. Okay. Thank you. I didn't think I scanned that. Interesting. I guess we could have hit this up, couldn't we? 50% scanned. That's iron. One more thing. We have to scan. Oh yeah, you gotta keep scanning it, I guess. Keep finding more of them and scan the same thing. It's a little bit different. Not noticed any speed difference really. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I heard they were talking about when, I don't know why. As soon as the game comes out, they're already like talking about like, oh, when's Elder Scrolls 6 gonna come out? When's Fallout or something like that? And I always find that funny because it's like they just released something big and people are already talking about another game. But I heard some sort of comment. They said that they're like, we're not even close. And they're like, we're about 50%. So we're looking at 2028 for like Elder Scrolls and Fallout 5. So I think that's a long ways off any of those games coming out. But if this game is this big with Baldur's Gate, I mean, I'm sure that's going to take up a huge chunk of your time playing it and stuff. With all the other games coming out too, I doubt you're going to notice the that huge time span. But I find that this is one of the best years in gaming. I mean, I think we're overly spoiled. It's so funny how articles are written like we're having an amazing year in gaming. And they're talking about like, oh goodness, games are too long, games are too short, games are too long. It's like, Jesus, these critics, I swear, they want to hate on the game as much as possible. It seems like it. They're never happy with like any sort of thing at all. Does anybody notice that? Like, well, this game was too short, it's not worth your time, blah blah. So what they did with this game is, which is really cool about Starfield from what I heard, is that if you want, you can go through the game and just play the main missions and get through the game in under what people would call a substantially, a pretty good length game, like 40 hours. You can do this game in just like 15 to 20 if you just do the main. But if you start branching off and doing other things, you could well go over 100 by just doing half of the side missions, and 200 in just one playthrough is what Phil Spencer said you could actually do. So there's a massive amount of gaming to play it how you want it. And so I thought that was really great. They're giving you the choice on which way you want to play it. Oh, I'm going to save right here. And then they complained that the game was like, nah, well, this seems to be quite a bit shorter. But it's like, well, if you're doing the main courses, it's not. I think that no matter what, you can't win in games sometimes with some critics. It's really quite interesting how they did it. So I think I want to say IGN gave it like a 7, which I thought, how would you even have played the entire game? If Phil Spencer had the game before anybody, is that a bad guy? It looks like a bad guy. Ying, you okay? Oh, I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. My my girl dropped something, and she's okay. No big deal or whatever, but just she jumped, and then it made me jump, and I was like, "What? What happened?" Stop. So anyway, I'm gonna grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Don't touch that mouse, all right? Just leave it here. This is where the game is. This is where the awesome thing is. And also, for in-depth, any ideas or things that you want to know in games, Druid seems to always really fully play them. Great person to ask in chat. I'll be right back in a few seconds, guys. Da, 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 da. All right, I'm back. All right. Had to go check on somebody, you know. Gotta check on people. Check on people you care about. All right, we're back in here. Okay, so basically, Martin says the robot in front of you can be activated and become a protection bot. If you configure it correctly, it will kill the pirates for you. Trude, you're not supposed to give away details. Thank you, though. You're always giving me the right details, even though I don't want them. Spoilers, you do always give me good stuff. You don't give too much. You give just enough. I think that might be the best way. Okay, so let's check it out. So we gotta be smart about this and look ahead so I can kind of see what Drude's talking about now. So the next slot, of course, we're gonna need 4. Something that does 4. Because it's asking for 1, 2... So it shouldn't be too difficult. Right? Oh, man. Nope, I wasn't looking right. Or was I? Did I do that right? Oh, I think I did that. No, I did that right. Yeah. I'm looking right here. I'm looking right. I'm looking left. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, this is so cool, Drude. Okay, I like it that you spoiled that for me. High five to that. Robot control interface status inactive. Let's update friend foe settings. I'm guessing that's what we want to do. Recalibrate friend foe settings. Yep, let's recalibrate that. Recalibrate it to protect current user. And then we can push tab to back. Move combat inhibitor. So if we didn't want it to kill them and we wanted to kill them, we could do it the other way. That is so cool. Activate units. Okay. And then back. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I am taking damage. Warning, damage registered.
Get in there! Smash him up!
I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
Oof. Your health is low and med pack. Again? Really? Alright, we got that one. You're okay, Vasco. You okay?
But I am not technically
We're okay, Vasco. We're okay. Oh goodness, I pushed the wrong button. Wanted to take a look at... That's okay, alright. Frontier Class A. Alright, everything seems to be good. We're in good health, right? No, I'm not. I'm not in good health. Why is my health not working? That is... Oh, crap. Did it say 0? Oh, it's 0. Not... I put O. My bad, guys. Headshots.
in combat. Very often
Chill,
yells,
Vasco. Chill.
Pew, pew, pew.
We got one
I'm
coming
not
up right
sure
there.
why.
He's right around the corner. Watch out, Vasco.
Compromised.
Got the turret. Left, 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 left.
These criminals really should be incarcerated.
Okay, so not the smartest AI. They're not exactly, you know, they're not flanking. They're definitely not fear. You guys remember that AI? That was the best AI I've ever seen. They'd flank you. They'd use grenades. I mean, they're okay.
And aiming for
They're
your
kind of... I mean, we put this on normal. I guess it can get more difficult, but their movement structure, it's not You know, it's not mind-blowing combat. Push him, Vasco. Push him. What do you... Oh, goodness gracious. Where'd she go?
I'm finished.
Okay, so it's a little bit... Their movement... Oh, Jesus, what the heck was that? Alright, do the circle. I don't like it there. I do not like that at all. Q is this. E is that. I wonder if I could switch that to something. I mean, O being over here is just weird. Is H anything? Oh, H is the ship. What do you have yours set to, Druid? The health. Where do you got that at? You got any more? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're pretty good. If I keep walking into you any more, Vasco, I'm gonna have problems. I'm walking here, you know? So that was a little bit more difficult. They hit us pretty well. It's a little bit more rewarding. There's a couch here. Apparently we can chill on the couch. You doing all right? I gotcha. I don't want anything falling, hurting you. My toothbrush. That's what did all that? Oh, wow.
Am I currently in possession of an item you require?
She dropped a toothbrush and I thought she hurt herself. It's a little overdramatic, I think. Alright, let's get on up here. Let's see, check the area. So these things, each boxes, that's kind of the whole thing. So the outline might look the same, but this yellow top type stuff, it's kind of what you're looking for. And then if we've got now grenades, we definitely need to add those into the mechs, guys, because they're going to help us out dramatically. So let's come on over to the ammo. I don't think it's going to be in ammo. I think it's going to be in throwables, right? Yeah, throwables right here. So we got a frag grenade. And then to throw it, how do we throw the grenade? Throwables. Is that G? Yeah, it is G. Okay, that's cool. Alright. G. So that makes sense. The only one that doesn't make sense is the help. Oh! What the... What the heck? That blew that up? Oh my god. Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. Jesus, Vasco. Rescue axe here. This is our computer terminal. I don't think there's anything else we could do. There's no signal, so that one's kind of done. Okay. Let's kind of jump up here, get to the secondary level. It's crazy. Oh, shoot. Alright, that hurt. That hurt. I don't think there's anything more. Let's just jump down here. Let's go on in, Vasco. Come on, buddy. We're going inside. Science facility. Here it is. Okay, so the missions are almost impossible to do. Guess I'll look to do private missions. Impossible to do? What do you mean? Well, these people have been dead for a while, it looks like, almost. They got a digipick. Some sort of soil box. Computer systems are all off, too. This doesn't look good. I don't know why the arrows are telling us that direction, but we've got this, a door. Open that up. Mannequin. Okay, so this is the deep mining. Space suit. Helmet. Mining pack. Compare to equipped. That was on the mannequin, but I don't know what that did to us. Was it much better than what we were already wearing? Let's go over to the inventory. Let's go to the deep mining suit. It's just two of them. So that's all it is. It's exactly the same thing that we're wearing. Alright, no big D. Alright, let's go through this door. I'm not seeing much. A little bit of health here. The health is good, but I gotta move this. I hate it there. Can I hotbar it? Let's see here. Trying to think what that was. This is the health. I'm gonna move the health to 4. What does that do? Let's see here. Can I push? How would I move this? Can I drag it? Can't drag it. It's 0. I don't want it to be 0. How do I make this like 1 or 4? That doesn't work. I think we just have to change it in the settings and in the bindings. The health. Did I go past that? 0. Where is it? 0. Open quick keys is Q. It's the only thing I want to fix. I just don't like the... Here it is. Repair. I want this to be 3. Or like, I don't know. Let's see here. 5. There. That's good. And 5 it. I don't think that's doing it. What the heck? Didn't I just switch that? What the heck just happened there? I swear I just put that as 5. Did that not go through? Repair is 5. 5. Okay, so tab would go back. What? What the heck is going wrong with this? Yeah, it's not working. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, it's doing this. Check out this area. What do we got here? Some more weights. I'm not for certain what we do with all the weights. There's these things. Oh crap. Let's go, watch out! Let's move in. Right in front of us. Alright, we're taking him out. I don't know how to switch the health. The health is not doing that. Now it's not doing 5 either. So it's weird. It's not switched over to either one. And that is odd. So I guess we can just do that. Just do the quick selection. I'll have to figure out how to switch that maybe later, but that might be a faster way to do it. Let's look in here. So lots of weight equipment. I wonder if we could throw those objects or something like that. Kind of cool. Got this next area.
Gonna take you apart. Oh, we ain't done yet. Come through.
Moving in, taking out each person. This is going splendid, I would say. Let's check out the room's focus. Lots of little cups. Nothing that we need, Vasco, I don't think. Unless you want like a little movie tray dinner thingy-majiggy. Alright, first aids. Okay, so now it starts to kind of pop out. You kind of know what to look for. Kind of past all the junk, but I wish that they had a little bit of a better kind of layout. Like something would just light up. That wouldn't have been too difficult. It's in here. Personnel. Okay, let's go through here. The enemies are nothing to really... See if he opens it. Oh, shoot. He actually shot me before he's opening that door. Just move it. Come on, Vasco, do something. There we go. So not bad on that. Let's take it. Oh, what do you mean the missions are impossible? We need an update, Drew, because that was a huge. It's a big thing for, especially for you to say. You're quite a few hours ahead. So what are you noticing? That the difficulty curve like goes straight up, or? I'm interested in that. Multi-pack, standard United Colony field rations, restores 20 health, carry 8 capacity. Okay. Yes, I think I will. Open up that puppy. Why is it not opening? Is this already been opened? Huh. Oh, robot's kind of running into me. He's kind of freaking out there. So a little bit of glitching. Still nothing that has caused major concern. Here, let me see if I can come down. There's ammunition right here. I don't know why I can't click into it. Have I already opened this up? Or is it just a canister? It appears I don't think I opened that up. Okay, well, we'll move on. So they kind of cleared out all of these scientists. For some reason or another, these pirates are just doing their regular pillaging. And we're the Vengeance. Which is okay. I'm okay with being the Vengeance. And I kind of like it better just pushing the Q and hitting it that way. It seems to be much better than using like your hotkey. Just, I guess it is 2 steps. For people that don't want 2 steps, I guess you could change the key binding, but it seems like a better fast action. Let's open up this door. There's lots of blood down here. Game's getting... Oh, crap. Son of a cracker. I keep running into Vasco as well. Vasco, you keep running into me, or I keep running into you. It's one of the two, buddy. One of the two, and I'm not at fault. Got a cola, some credits. I don't know how much that's really worth. There's like 300. Critical. All right, keep it real, Vasco. Keep it real. Headshots. You got one right there.
Avoid getting shot.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Vasco. That's really appreciative right now. Can you get us out of this?
Look out! No mercy! Keep your head down.
Worked pretty good. Not that great. Throw another one.
Let go!
Okay, that worked out pretty good. That one did good. And we got one more up here up top, pushing in.
I can't see!
Oh. Okay, good. Good clear. That one was a real tough one. This is a pirate brigand. Ooh, last rate combat knife credits. 1740 with a 6 point.
Damage
Oh,
registered.
goodness gracious, you scared the crap out of me. Don't do that again, Vasco. Oh my god. Alright, this guy's still kind of moving around. That's kind of freaky after they're dead. It's a little bit more of a shoot 'em up game. It reminds me a lot more of a... Trying to think of what it is. Some of the visions and some of kind of the slow down kind of thing and the effects like that, they have me kind of feeling like it's a little bit of that fear. The way the units, but the units are not as responsive and smart as Fear, which is kind of sad considering how old Fear is. But Fear, they had a little bit of a better thing. And right now our vision's kind of knocked out. I don't know what's going on. We've got some sort of effect here. And we stop moving for a minute. I guess I've got to slow down. He doesn't have enough. He's kind of losing it with his CO2. So you have to have these moments of kind of downtime to roll it back, because that CO2 builds up in your system, especially when you're in like a big fighting, which then creates like this atmospheric effect on your visor or whatever you're in that can kind of delude your vision, which kind of provides a negative feeling and then makes it slightly more difficult. So if you don't really conserve that, just moving regularly does have some effects, it looks like. There's some credits in here. This appears to be... Now, one thing too is that this take on kind of what they've got here, they're going from like a 2033-30, I believe, is like the actual year. But the look and scope of like a lot of the engines is kind of an older 80s type future look to me. It has a lot of that 80s vibe of what they thought the future would be. Kind of these clunky, like, you know, they still have like that big monitor type look. But something like this, if this were this far in the future, you'd think it'd be more glass panels or something like that. Is that thing following me? It appears to be this little orb thing, which is interesting. My O2 is kind of coming back. I don't know what's going on there. I guess I'm not for certain on the O2 exactly what's happening in that. I walk like this, it kind of positions it, slows it down. I don't know what happened there. I kind of got stuck. As I further go in here, I don't know what we're finding. Got to go down into here into electrical. We're losing lots of oxygen at this point. There's a little bit more credits. Some med... Oh crap, what the heck is that? Xeno. I'm trying to scan it. Anything we can do with it? Can we pick it up? I don't know if we can pick it up, scan it. Alright, well. Nutrient tissue. Oh my god, there's somebody down here. It's like electricity, the weapons rack. Again, I'm not certain why it's not letting us actually get into it. So we're clicking on it to unlock. I think the chat box is again in the spot that I need it not to be. Let's put it on this side. I keep trying to figure out, like, where do I want to put this chat box where it's not in the way and I can see back a few things of what you said. So unlock. It needs a master. This lock is too difficult. Alright, so we just need to find the key, I guess. Ammo case there. Oh, this one needs a digi as well. Okay, that's alright. We're getting a lot better at these, I feel, anyway. I say that, and then we'll run into some difficult one. That's what'll happen. Just like this one. We kind of picked the wrong one, I think, here. It's looking like that. Oh, man. Did we just pick the wrong one? Yeah. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't do any of these. No way. Yep. That's how fast you lose it. So each one that you don't look ahead, you kind of screwed. So you've got to look a little bit ahead on these ones. This does a 2. So in this ring, you can see then there's like 3 slots that need to situate it. I think that works, though. I think that should work. This one should work there. This one then should work there. That one then will work there. Perfect. And a fragmentation. Okay. Take those. Cartridges. I still really want to get into that one box, though. Of course, we need the master for that. I would have thought it would have been on somebody. Weapon rack key. It's right there. There we go. So we get an exterminator modified rattler. Interesting. So we can actually modify the weapon. So let's come over to the inventory here. I'm also going to make that chat box a little bit lower. I think it's really nice seeing what you guys are saying, but it's just slightly too big for the stream here. And I'm going to see if I can minimize this. 1 second, guys. As I minimize the chat. And now it's... Oh, it's not scrolling. What are you doing, chat? Come on. 2 seconds, guys. As I fix my chat box. But now it's not letting me click in it. It's not letting me scroll. Why is it not letting me scroll? All right, let's do it this way so it disappears. The problem is that I gotta change the appearance of it. The messages on them are staying up and they're actually not going away. So I'm just gonna switch that so that the messages will go off. Let me see if I can get that right. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about this. It's just... Oh, I guess they don't go off. They just stay up forever. There's not even an option. That is really weird that there's not an option to change that. Who would have thunk? Okay, well, guess there's not an option, so let's see if I can minimize the chat stream. Every game, unfortunately, I have to move this thing around. It's kind of annoying on the thing. What's crazy is right now it's not letting me click on it, even though we have click through on it. So you have to hold left control to like edit it. And it's not, it just keeps doing this kind of stuff. I don't know why. Yeah, well, I guess I'm not going to mess with it. We'll do it some other time. So, into the modifying. That's what we were doing. Sorry, guys. Got off track there. I'll just keep moving the thing. It takes 2 seconds to move it, so. Let's go back to the weapon and the ones that we kind of have equipped. So compared to V-equipped, these are all the different weapons. We have this lacerated combat knife, which is kind of cool. And then the Coachman. Can inspect, sort, name, favorite, or drop. So I wonder where you modify them at. Must have to get to like maybe a spot and then it modifies. I'd like to try a few of these different things. So we can favorite this with B. And we can put that one, I guess, in slot 1 to kind of check it out. That's like our go-to if things go really bad. And then this lacerated knife and a rescue axe. I still think the axe is a good one to put at 2. Just kind of a good to go backup. And then our main player of what we were thinking. There's the Grendel. And then there's a Maelstrom. Maelstrom, I think, is better at 4 damage. And so far, I've really liked it. It's been a nice weapon. I haven't checked out the other one. And there's a modified, which then pops it up to like 11 here. So these modified ones are nicer. This 11, though, is definitely one of the best ones, I think, around. So I'm going to flip that one. We'll hit that one to the 3rd slot. Or 1st slot. So now, we should... Yeah, we've already got that up. Okay. Let's keep looking on our direction. I think this person had much, did they? Oh, they had a little bit. Wonder what we were supposed to do here. We might have came here too soon, but... Alright, let's move it. Vasco, we waited around too long. Now, constantly I've noticed that my oxygen is really just building up. And I'm not exactly certain how to bring that down too much. We can maximize... Oh, oops, wrong thing. We can maximize our health there. Let's see if that'll help us a little bit. And there's only a certain amount of time you can be out. I wonder what that is. Drew would probably have the answer. He's got the answer to everything. Running while encumbered. Oh, we're encumbered. That makes sense. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So the mass is over. That's why the oxygen is constantly going down. Okay, so that makes total sense.
We need to reach the Alpha Centauris. How may I be of service?
You could take the scrap off of me. That's what you could do. Vasco all. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back to the. Okay, so I'd sort name Z. There is inventory is mine all, and then I want him to take the stuff, so I would then sort by Z, and we'll sort by then mass. So this one we want him to take off one of them. This is actually what we have, I think, equipped, the deep space. So the pirate one he can take fully. Then there's also the survival pack. And what does that do? This basically creates physical damage, energy, thermal, and corrosive. It's a basic boost pack. Deep mining pack. And we don't actually have that equipped. So I'm going to go with the 34. Let's go with that. There's a modified maelstrom. We're going to put those in there for him to carry. Goodness gracious. Yeah, confirm. And then Vasco, how much can he hold? Okay, so he's almost maxed. Actually, right now. And then it keeps it at mass. That's nice. Okay, there we go. So now we're at least not encumbered anymore. Let's get out of here. We got to get back to the ship, buddy. See how much more we got in here. Map-wise, let's see here. Show me V. What does that do? That doesn't help me. I kind of just want to see the map that I'm on. So if I do L for missions, what does that do? It just shows me here. How do I just see the map that I'm in? I don't know. It's interesting. Okay. I'll walk through here. There's got to be a way to see the map in the controls and just seeing, you know, just what I'm at. I want to see just where I am. We saw the one map key. Let's see here. Container, build, outpost, delete, change, terminal. Security, scope, star map. Okay, so that's L for the mission menu. Zoom out. Yeah, just wheel up and zoom in. So all I should do is. Why won't it show me just the thing I'm on? Set landing target. I just want to see the place that I'm in. Let me check that. This is kind of important. I've got to be able to see the map I'm on. I don't know quite what they have. I'm already pushing M, map key. Let's see here. Mapping once I keep it pressed. Deck mapping, key mapping, mapped. F5, we know. Yeah, this is really strange. There's got to be some way to see what we're on. So how do I click here? I'm right here. No, I don't want to fast travel. I just want to see where I'm at here. So the starship. It shows me the whole map. Turn to ship. I just want to see Crete. I don't want to travel. I just want to see the map that I'm on. How do I just see the room of the vicinity? Interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to look. Does anybody in chat know? Nobody? Let me look. So it says there are two types of maps in Starfield, the star map and the surface map. Gamers can access the star map at any time by opening the star map section located in the top left corner of the pause menu. With star map, gamers can zoom in and analyze planets and moons, but they can also zoom out quite a bit, take a look at several different star systems. On the other hand, gamers can also open the surface map. However, this is only available once they landed. Players will be able to see any points of interest in nearby. So yeah, this is what I'm wanting. I want to get to the surface map. And this, whatever article by Games Rant did not explain how to get to that at all. Okay, so here's the star map. How do we see the landing? I don't get how we actually see that. Show me. It's not letting me see anything that I'm doing. Huh. Well, I wish you were here, Drew, because I cannot figure out how to do that. So I'm gonna ask him. Dude seems to know. This is like crazy that you can't just instantly see. Hey, how do you see current map? I just texted you. That's when I'm looking at the star map and stuff like that, I just want to see the current map that I'm on, like on surface. Which key am I looking for? Because I've got B, hit M. Right, I want it like the facility that I'm in. How do I see that map? It's got me kind of stuck looking from, I want to just see the map of the facility that I'm currently in. Do they have that or no? I'm just looking for it. I've got missions L, show me V, set landing target mouse 1, back to system tab. So this is back to system. Yeah, I don't have that on mine. Not seeing where it is or whatever. It's really kind of weird because it should show, and it's like not. I mean, survey. Let's see if I wonder if it's one of these buttons. Go out again. Okay, I'm out at the Freestar Collective. I've got missions, show me, reset camera, set course. Show me. Yeah, this is what it shows. It's like not showing the surface for some reason. I don't know why. I wonder if in the bindings it's got something here. Some bindings. Are you in space? No, you're in the base. Yeah, I'm in the base. Yeah, I just wanted to see what the base's map was. Because I thought it would like show somewhere in here, like something, you know, in a corner usually when you're in a facility, but I can't figure out where that is. Bindings. I'm in space at the moment, so can't see. Okay, yeah. There's gotta be a way to do it. We'll figure it out together. Increase system, next system, open scanner. Oh, that's interesting that they make it that difficult. I mean, it should be as simple. I hit M and I see the current surface that I'm on. I'm not for certain why they have that. I'm on a space station map. It's different here. Yeah, I don't get this. Like, this should instantly show me what I've seen, and it's not doing it, which makes me wonder, but there should be a surface map option. I'm kind of wondering if there's like some sort of glitch. Something happened because it was showing it before. So here it is, the star map section of the binding. Open mission menu L. Show me is V. Zoom in is wheel up, zoom out. Surface map is G. Oh. And G isn't working, so let's just see. M. Yeah, G does not work. It's not working right now. I'm hitting G and nothing's happening. Huh. I wonder why that is. Okay, let's just see if we go outside. Maybe we have to actually follow the, what it's telling us to do. Maybe we should do like the tutorial before we start branching out, because I think there's something with that. So let's hit M now. So see, now it does it. So how do I see the map of the facility that I was like currently in? Because like I wanted to see, where I haven't been in it. Is there a way to do that? Or is there, once you're inside the facility? Because as soon as I came outside, boom, it shows me the map. But when I'm inside, it doesn't show me where I've went or anything. I would think that they would have a map of the facility that you've actually like experienced, so you know which room you went in, but it didn't do that. All right, anyway, we're gonna go back. We're gonna try to go in order here. Finish up this slot here. Return to the ship. We can always come back and explore this a little bit more. What the heck? We're getting shot from somewhere. Oh, there's more space pirates here. All right, let's take them out. Right there. That one's deceased. That's good. A little bit of glitching, but no game-breaking bugs so far. I mean, the map, I'm not entirely extreme. Oh, goodness. Son of a cracker. Run, Vasco. God, that burns. Whew. That was not fun. Let's not do that again, Vasco. Let's not do that again. All right, so we got these ones. There's nothing in those storage crates. It's kind of an area to check out. But yeah, let's go back. We can always come back to this one. I mean, like I said, if this is really true what Phil Spencer said, that he's, oh my gosh, again? Jesus, there's so many bombs around here. No, but if it's true what he says, that it takes this long, 200 hours, he said, then we're going to have so much playability. So far, it's absolutely amazing. I like every different thing about it.
To reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
So the only thing I don't really care for is the map so far. There's a little bit of clunkiness when it comes with the enemy units. Even on normal, they're not exactly that smart, but the damage that they inflict, that random factor is quite high. So it's interesting. I like it though. I do like it. So let's take off. Kind of initiates it. Love this design. The cutscenes of like the thing taking off. They did state previously that you would not be able to fly from one planet to the next. I've seen some comments online about people being upset, and I was one of the first people that kind of thought, you know, that kind of sucked that you couldn't fly from one spot to the next, but they never stated that, and Todd Howard was always kind of upfront about it from the beginning. So even though I agree I don't like it that you can't just fly from one planet to the next, they did at least actually state that, and so, you know, the hate for it, I'm not quite understand that, from what I heard some people saying, but let's jump out to here. So now we can go to each different spot, looks like. The big thing is we can come back here, and I wonder if it shows me, let's see here, what our next position should be. Let's see your tab. So there's kind of a ship here, a star station there, another star station, and then there's each of these planets with like the 3 dots. Cool. All right. Well, let's go back to this one, maybe? I guess we can set landing target. Okay. Yeah, mouse 1. Set course is X. I wonder what I'm doing wrong with this spot. Fast travel is currently unavailable on this location. Okay. So it appears it wants me to go to another spot then? No, can't do any of these. Scan is unavailable. Alright, so I wonder what it's wanting me to do here. The next spot that I'm supposed to go to, let me just check out what I've got here. It's telling me to go to... Okay, so it must be way out. Okay, let me look at the star system. So is it not even in the solar system? Oh, it's not. It's Alpha Centauri. That's what the grav jump is to. That's what he's talking about. Okay. So this one now we connect to. This one right there. And then make the jump. Drew, what do you think? I mean, me and you played a lot of No Man's Sky. I mean, do you feel that... How do you feel about that? Do you like it that you can't drive to each different planet, or did you like that aspect, I guess? So it's power up grav drive. Okay, so let's see here. Fast travel directly from the missions menu. Wonder how am I supposed to do this? Power up grav drive. What the hell? Wonder how we do that. Fuel consumption. Okay, cargo hold. I wonder if I have to get out. Do I have to get out of the position I'm in? Fast travel directly from the missions menu. Press tab. Okay, so press tab. And then there is the mission. Grab jump. Okay, so that's what I'm on. Set course R. Hi, bro. You need thumbnail designer. No. Vito. I tell you, man, this channel is way too popular for that. I don't want more people. I have way too many designers as is, man. But I appreciate it. I've already got a lot of people working for me. I've got a Dito and a Gino and way too many people. But I appreciate that. I think, though, that Herbalife, they were looking for a good designer down the street. I mean, you might go there, Grubek. Yeah. So let me see here. Fuel consumption. I don't know how to make this jump. I have got no idea there. You can kind of fly around, but there's not much. I kind of zoom out here. You can't fly from planet to planet. It says power up the grav drive. Can I just push E to get out of it? No. Okay. So we've got fuel consumption, cargo, okay. I have no idea how to jump the system. How do I move? I can't even get out of my seat right now either. Use Z and X keys to select C and V to change. Yeah. So Z the keys, Z. Add power to the grav drive. Z and X keys to select. I have no idea what is the point of this? Grav is the one on the far right. Okay. So I just need to basically go to these and then drop Z and X keys to select, C and V to change. So I just need to kind of turn them down and then just turn them up with V. Okay.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Yeah, I mean, I just needed to get to the right spot.
No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
I should have just went through the key bindings and stuff like that a little bit more thorough. And I think I should do that just for all kind of like future parts of the game. Because I'm sure that it says it right here. Fire weapon, select system. Oh, I guess it doesn't really. Spaceship flight, the Z and X key. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really say that in here. Where is Z and X? X to exit the ship. Yeah, you would kind of think that that would show up in here, would you? In this spaceship flight? I mean, now it's simple. Now I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. You get to each different spot, you kind of drop it down, but I wonder why it doesn't show that in there. Whatever. Okay. So we're gonna go to the spaceship thing, and then we just basically click the spot that we want to land with the mouse. So here we go. And we're gonna land now down on New Atlantis. Pretty pumped for it. Oh wow, look at the beauty of this planet. Wow. Okay. Let's get up now. Much more beauty in this plant, and it has really dropped. I've noticed now we're sitting at like not very good frames. Really dropped quite a bit, and we are let's see what we're actually playing this at. The gameplay, I think, still I want to say is at 75%, and I'm just gonna flip this down to 60 and just kind of see if that upped it. I notice a huge drop when you get to Atlantis here. 50, yeah, wow. I mean, it's poor. It is piss poor for anybody who's on an NVIDIA card. It's crazy to me on this. I mean, this is getting like, yeah, like 47 on a 3090, which is crazy. I mean, I can see it from the beauty, and I kind of understand that aspect of it. So over there is unknown. And then we've got unknown. We've got Apex Paratalk. Okay. That thing looks really freaky. Look at this. Pretty creepy. And then where are we supposed to go here? Land on New Atlantis. So we didn't go to the right spot. But this is kind of a cool planet to check out. Oh, okay. Let's get back on here, I guess. We can come back. We can check all the different things. At least get to the right spot. I guess I landed in the wrong spot, which is okay. So much different stuff, though. So each one is kind of like 1 kilometer. That's crazy. So at least we landed. The planets are quite a bit. I honestly don't get this attitude. It's a new release, not massively optimized. And you're expecting max FPS. 47 is fine. On Ultra, it's a little bit not optimized. I mean, it's, well, I mean, technically at this it would be I mean, it pushing harder almost than Cyberpunk, which was crazy. But that's a pretty big difference, I think. So am I clicking on the right one now? Okay, there we go. I mean, 47 is not, I mean, if you have a high refresh monitor, that's kind of difficult compared to what you're used to. I mean, my monitor does 160. And again, for like the system like this, it makes me wonder, I mean, if I'm seeing somewhere in that vicinity, it's pretty bad. Because, I mean, I got still the 6th or 5th fastest card in the world, even with kind of some of the new ones that came out. So that's, unless you've got a hunk of a system, I can't imagine what other people are getting. I know, though, that AMD cards do way better.
Actuators look decent. I mean, for a ship this old.
Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
That's cool. This is so cool.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
And I think that AMD does way better on every performance metric that I've seen. 1,000 credits, my ship needs some repairs. I'd like to view and modify my ship. Let me see what ships you have for sale.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I wonder how much ships cost. So, vendor credits, 72,000. Oh my goodness. Okay, so very expensive. So we've got a Rambler here, Q&T. Okay. Actually, wait. Oh, down here, the value. Okay, so 126. Oh my gosh. So it's going to be a while before we upgrade to that bad boy. 265 for the shield breaker. Okay, so basically, like, the cheap version is a 54,000. It's, I mean, what do you play at, Brood? I mean, that's my question, is like, what do you feel is a good frame rate that you're comfortable with, I guess? Let's see here. I'd like to see them modify the ships. Where do you say I could sell things?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Let me see what ships you have. So, where can I go and find more crew for my ship?
I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left, once you get into the plaza.
See what ships you have for sale. I'd like to view and modify my own ship.
Okay, no problem.
So here it is right now, and if we want to modify it, I guess got some options with the ship builder, which is B. The ship builder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. The flora gauge to the right tells you where new modules will appear when the flora gauge is at 0. For example, new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits. Deleting them will give you credits back. The ship builder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. There's a flight deck check that will give you warnings or errors if your design is invalid for any reason. Okay. Dude says 1 that isn't stuttering. I'm happy with 30. More or less. I haven't measured what I get. It's probably around 45, which is plenty. But yeah, I mean, I will say that, like, I think I wouldn't say 30 is... I don't like 30. I can agree with 45. 45 is playable. I'm 45, 50. I think that's really good playable. It's in a good state. But 30 or less, I'm not too happy with. I mean, and I don't think that's being a snob. It's just that, I don't know, I'd like a little bit more juice. Okay, so let's see here. So we've got the mouse here. Delete, edit. So edit space. Okay, so you can kind of take it off like that. Oh, that's awesome. And you can flip it with Z. Kind of sticks it back in just like that. Flight deck. All right. And then we have options, which is control. Duplicate, redo. Okay, we'll have to look at this later. That ship builder thing, that I could see that taken. You could spend an enormous amount of time trying to like do that whole thing. Each different one. The dragon pulse lasers, awesome. Upgrade ship is E. Okay. So ship upgrade mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where modules would be placed. Some upgrades may have level or skill requirements. Human eye can see 24 FPS max. Everything above that is purely eye candy for salesmen. There's absolutely no need for 120 FPS except when the game is moving really fast, and it might be noticeable. Well, I noticed the difference between 60 and like 100. Because I used to only play at 60, and when I jumped to a 160 monitor, I noticed a big difference. 24 FPS. Is that scientific? Really? That can't be. Because I noticed a difference, unless we're saying that's anecdotal. You don't notice a difference between 24 and 50? Really? I mean, I haven't heard that before, but let's see here. Let's go through the different things, guys. So we've got some of our lasers here. And the cost is pretty crazy. I bet you don't. You might imagine you are, but there's almost no obvious difference. Because I can notice when a game is dragging when it's at... Well, what monitor's refresh rate do you play at, Drew? I wonder if there's a little bit difference there. I'm going to hold on to my money for now. Tab out.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you
Once you hit 10, it's stuttering. Below 10, it's obviously lagging. Really? I don't know.
Unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go.
That's what I'm saying. You jump to a 160 hertz monitor and you tell me you can't see the difference, because I sure as hell can. I mean, and I don't think that's just being snobbish. Like, there's a difference. After 120, I might not say there's much, but I think there is.
Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator.
I only use
I'll need
10.
to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols.
Oh boy.
Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool.
This individual is busy.
5,000 miles an hour.
It doesn't let us interrupt.
Special discounts?
Really?
Or do the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. And it kinda...
The forums are full of people complaining about this stuff.
No, yes.
Well, the performance
no,
issues are really
and
bad.
will
I
certainly
mean,
mark June 11th on my
a new
calendar.
game like Bethesda shouldn't have, like, you shouldn't have a top graphics card and have it in the
Here
40s.
Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
I mean, especially considering, I think, the other games and stuff like that. I think the performance is pretty bad. I mean, I'm sitting at like 60 here and maxed out, but I have one of the best cards you can have. I mean, that to me is not very well optimized. You know, I think of people that don't have as good. I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking about like people that don't have like the top card. This could be really difficult to run, especially if they're getting by on just like a basic budget card. Wow, this is really amazing. Yeah, this is definitely this vibe right here with this whole area. This makes me think exactly of Mass Effect. When we get on the Citadel, this design really has a lot of that effect to it. But yeah, I mean, any game that pushes it like Cyberpunk maxed out, I mean, that's incredible, especially for me.
New Atlantis Transit, or
I don't think it changes if it's a good game unless you have one of the lower cards where that could be super problematic. The clarity, though, on a 1440p, I think is much better. I mean, in just like little designs, like in the crevices. And if we switch these things out, there's a huge difference in resolution here. And we lose usually about, at this rate, and we're down into like the 40s or something like that.
It's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
The funny thing is, you're streaming at 2K. I'm watching you stream at 1080p, so why bother? Sure, for you, maybe it's important. For me, it really isn't. Well, yeah, people can't buffer at 2K. I mean, I could send the signal out to try to do, you know, the thing that's even with the latency thing is people have harder time buffering it on that stuff. But performance-wise, it's not well optimized game. Is just what I'm saying on that whole thing. I think they could work more on that. But then again, like I said, it's not even really out yet. I think we're testing it.
Hello there.
See if anybody talks here.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
How's it going?
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
Same here. I'm doing terrible. I've been struggling to find a meaning in my life. Same here.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close.
No offense, but you look a little bit tired. Oh, goodness. Don't say that. Anything you recommend doing in New Atlantis?
Well, that depends. Are you a foodie or a shopper?
Goodness, I definitely a foodie.
If that's the case, you have a lot of options here in New Atlantis. Don's Roost is probably the fanciest. They have great steaks there. But I'll be honest, I'm more of a chunks girl, and my boyfriend and I can't get enough of Terra Brew.
You want to leave New Atlantis? Why?
Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures?
Enough for a lifetime, that's for certain.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. One day you'll have to tell me and Tony all about them, okay?
How's it, I guess, how's it going?
I cleaned up a kid's vomit today.
Oh.
4th time this week.
Oh, goodness. No offense, but you look a little tired. That's really a question?
Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now.
I can get you one. It's no trouble.
Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it.
Okay, so...
Take care of yourself.
Cappuccino. Look at this. Isn't this something? So I guess we go to the missions menu. Let's see here. Missions L, sorry. And then activities, deliver a thing. So we can actually deliver a cup of coffee. That's awesome.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Wonder how we see, let's see the map. Oh, now we want G, which is surface map. So how do I see? Okay, this is the one thing that's like really major right here. How do I just see the map that I'm currently in? Druid. By the way, you get mass field weight. Check your inventory for aid for the ship repair parts. They weigh 10 each. I had 5 of them. How do you see the map that you're just like currently on? Like, is there not, like, I just want to see like the city that I'm at and like see the area. Is there a way of seeing that, or is that not on there? Because that seems to be a huge one that I'd like to see, kind of where I'm at. Is there not that option? I do not see any option for that, which is kind of crazy. It's there. Okay. Let's remove that. Oh, this is it there? That's it? Like, they don't show you, like, the city or what route you, like, went to? Because every other game I've ever seen, there's, like, a mini-map that kind of shows what you've done. You can kind of bring up, like, oh... Yeah, but I'm wanting to see, like, the structures and stuff like that. Like, there's no way to see that? No way. There's nothing? They didn't put that in the game? Oh, man. Well, what about, like, which, like, avenue? Like, for instance, like, how to see, like, where the coffee shop is, like, located, or... They don't have, like, any... Oh, that is interesting. That is weird to me. Why you wouldn't have, like, a mini-map in a game that is insanely huge, but... Because I would think they would have, like, little... Because how do you know where a character is that you talk to, you want to go back to? You see him on the map, I would think, when you hit M, you hit G, you'd be able to, like, see, okay, such and such is here, such and such is here, Cappuccino's here. But they have none of that in the game? Huh. That is weird. It definitely gives you more of exploring, but I don't like the idea that they don't have a mini-map. That does not make any sense to me.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Apply for a job at industry kiosk. Wonder how. Let's see here. Let's go. I'm still totally lost on trying to find the cappuccino and show on map B. And I say show on map B, and is it supposed to take me to the map? Because it's not like doing anything. I am totally lost. Totally lost. So the L mission tells me to get a cappuccino to Donna Rain. And so I push B to show me on the map. But it doesn't do anything. And if I push back... yeah, there's not like any... yeah, I'm not liking that. That to me seems like a big misstep in not having, like, the game this huge. Like, holy crap. Like, how are you supposed to know? I mean, Fallout had a map of every single little connection. Maybe you're on the wrong planet. I don't know. I mean, what I'm just shocked about is that you don't, like, Fallout had like little indications of where you were amongst the map. This to not have a mini map is crazy to me. Skill point upgraded, okay. Lasers, current rank. Combat. Science, tech. Social, I'm always big on persuasion. So, succeed in 3 speech challenges. Okay, you can kind of rank up. 20% increased chance of success when persuading somebody. Rank 3 and then rank 4. Alright, tab back. 2 skill points. So to move that one, it looks like you need... lot. Complete the previous. Okay. So here's this one. Succeed in 3 speech challenges to then move on to the next one. Okay. Scavenging, theft. I don't know. Combat, I think, sounds cool. Laser weapons. Of course, we're not using a laser weapon. Right now, I think we're using just a regular ballistics. Shotgun certification. Oh, I like the shotgun. That could be cool. But you know, there's some major things if there's not a mini map. I guess that's gonna be my number one complaint. You can't have a game this huge without a mini map. That doesn't make any sense. Because on each planet that you land, if you've got 1,000 planets, just theoretically, I'm headed off to bed, or I'll not get anything done tomorrow. All right, Learn, have a great night. Great seeing you in here. Adds an optional zoom to hand scanner and scan distance increase. Let's hit that one. I think medicine. Unlock med packs, trauma packs. Okay. Hope that's it. That's all we got. Have a great, great night. Sleep well. I am totally lost of where to go here. I guess on the map. Let's see here. Let's see if it tells us where to go here. Let's see. The eye. Please show on map. I keep pushing B and that doesn't work. Okay. Surface map. I got no idea. This makes not much sense. Not much sense at all. On where you go, or like show me, like a V or something like that. I do. I have absolutely no idea how to use the map. I am totally lost. I'm pushing L. I'm saying here, I just want to find the cappuccino. I push B. I push tab back. It doesn't like show me where to find it at all. Like I'm not really understanding this. Star Station. I would think that it would like light up or something. Let's see if I hit G maybe. New Atlantis, Frontier. Talk to the bartender, Viewpoint, Commercial District. Yeah, this is very confusing on what the flippin' crap are we supposed to go to? It's very confusing on like what the direction is. I suppose we could just get on the transit or something. We'll go to the residential district. Wowza. We are at the Apollo Tower, residential district, location discovered. I mean, these are really cool. At least we're seeing more of the things and stuff like that.
What's the point?
Of what?
This? Is it some sort of art? A Zen garden? What?
Man, this is massive. Again with the no mini map. So deliver cappuccino. I guess I'm gonna look it up. I wonder how the heck you actually find what the heck you want on the map. I'm gonna look it up. I'm like seriously a full article dedicated to the map. When you open the map, you'll be shown a current destination. You can press B button to zoom out. Players can choose to set landing target, look at the surface. To see other nearby points of interest, you can hit the B button. I guess Starfield map not showing mission. Yeah, one of the first things on Reddit is lack of a map is a real problem. And this guy, yep, he's exploring New Atlantis, not knowing where the objective is because the map is the only geographic doesn't show the city layouts when it is so massive. Seems like an oversight. Yep, he's got it. 321 ops. He's right. I have. It literally only came out 18 hours ago, and it's one of the top comments on Reddit. That makes absolutely no sense of not having a layout or any sort of map in a game that's this huge. I don't know what they're thinking on that. Your scanner has arrows on the ground to guide you toward objectives. Outside of that, it's just random walking. It pretty much is. So if we switch over to our scanner here, maybe that will then show us where to go. But like, flip this thing out. Yeah, that does not. This doesn't even work on the whole thing of trying to figure out where we're going. How the heck you could make a game this big and not have that is beyond me. So that's the lodge. I'm wondering if it's maybe the lodge, or we get the cappuccino. I don't know. It's a mass district.
Last stop, Apollo. My favorite. And we can afford it. Mercury is much cheaper.
This is Apollo Tower apartment. I don't think this is where it is, though. The cappuccino, though, you would think it would be, I don't know, in a different area. Who would ever thought it would take this long to find a cappuccino place? Let's jump back on this thing and see if we can figure it out. Let's go to the mass district. Yeah, how the heck do you find a coffee shop, Druid? There's no flipping map. There's no icon. We hit B 20 times. They said that there's a diagram of it showing you where to go when you push scanner. I don't see anything like that. The map is what it is, gives you rough direction. The mini map in the left corner shows you what's nearby. You have to explore and remember. There's no way that people can remember 1,000 planets, true. I get it that thing down there, but that's a horrible, I think, oversight on their part, because how do you know which direction to go for a coffee shop? Like, the whole idea, I think, in their map, if I'm mistaken here, is you hit G, you hit then L for the mission, then it says deliver a cappuccino to Donna. You push B to show on map. It doesn't show you the map. And then when you switch back, I think that doesn't help with anything, Druid. I'm just making a point that doesn't make any sense. They have a see more of the map, and it doesn't do anything. It just sits there. It's the #1 comment on Reddit, so I think it's a pretty big thing considering everybody else is talking about it. Let's see here. Residential district. Cappuccino place. I didn't know, Drew. That's what I was stating. I had no idea that there wasn't a mini-map until like 5 minutes ago. And then when I found out there wasn't a mini-map, I was like, okay, so then how do you find the places? And it said use the scanner, and it passes on and hit the mark on your map, which neither of them did. So I'm just kind of walking aimlessly around this huge city trying to find a cappuccino place. I think it might be the lodge. I don't know.
here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomena we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most... We appear to have a visitor.
Hello?
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pi's dad asked me to deliver the artifact. It doesn't matter I have your artifact. Who are you? Why don't we start with you telling me what Constellation is?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
Oh, well, pirates attacked, and Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright lights and music. I'm not talking about this. That thing almost killed me. How many times has this happened? Who else had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
It was bright lights and music. I'm not talking about this. It was bright lights and music, pretty much.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Sure.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what happens next. This is a little much. I need some time to clear my head. How much do you know about the artifacts? You want me in the Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right, I'm in. How much do you know, though, first about the artifacts?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
This is a little much. I need some time to clear my head. Oh, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Sounds
You'll need
good.
it out in the field anyway.
I like it.
Just mind your head.
Okay. Level up time. 1 skill point. Research method. I want medicine. That'll be very important or whatever. Okay, so my first idea, you know, I'm just what
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible.
I think
I am at your service, Captain.
Interesting. The game is, the direction is a little bit muddied. Still very good. Not to cut on anything, but there is a little bit of oversight in some of the mechanics of it. Just turned my shotgun into a sawed-off shotgun. Really? Oh my gosh, that is awesome. I haven't seen the modifications, or I haven't really dealt with any of that kind of stuff yet. The inspect, I have to get to the ship to maybe do some more of that and stuff like that. I don't understand. I know that you say you just kind of walk around, Drew, but I don't understand how you get the navigation of the idea of the place, because it's so, I feel like it's kind of there's weapons bench and space suit benches as well. I did those pop like up on the map, or is it like on the scanner? Yeah, because I'm having a real hard time with like navigating like where the heck I'm going. I just feel like I'm just kind of walking endlessly in a huge area. It's massively cool, but it well, wow, I dropped down to 39 right there. Yeah, this is the most impact probably right here. That spot right back there, I think where it was loading. There's this icon, talk to somebody. Talk to Sarah. I'm guessing that it I think it changed my mission over. Okay, so it did. So I had deliver this one right here. Talk to the bartender at Viewport. Talk to Noel about the quarters. So let's switch it back to B. I'm not under, what does B do? No, you find them by running around. The shops are names on them, have names. Oh, how do you get it to, I'm pushing B on it and it doesn't do anything. So I'm not for certain exactly what I'm doing wrong. Like, do I set the course? I mean, it's clicked. It says cappuccino to Donna Ray, and then I push B or R. I don't know what it's doing. Because it doesn't show anything, and I get it. It's in the market district. I mean, you explained it and stuff like that, but I just don't know if I'm doing something wrong when I'm like setting the map, or Here. So market district that's the commercial. This one right here is some sort of mass district. I was using a controller and I selected it with A. Shows all 4 targets on your map. Select one and go there. All 4 targets. So this is apply. Bartender at viewpoint. No, I'm saying is when I go to select the map and I'm on the icon and I say show on map and I say set course, nothing is happening. And I'm wondering, how do you get that to work? That's what I'm asking. Does anybody know? Because I have not figured out how to get it to work. And I've been sitting here clicking it 5 times.
Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Really?
I'm gonna have to see some sort of video on how to use a flipping map. Any other game, you click the damn thing, you say boom, click, it does a waypoint and shows you right where to go. This is the first game I've ever seen where you get to things and it doesn't. I don't know. I have no idea. Commercial district. Okay, here, G. Mouse over the spot where your target is selected. Shows you where to go, but you aren't doing it. You're just ignoring. So I'm back to my game. Figure it out. What? Are you for real, Druid? I've sat here for 15 minutes trying to figure out what the heck it is. I have no idea how to use the map. If I did, I wouldn't be sitting around going in a circle. Anyway, I'm going to bed. So, I'll see you guys. Have yourself a good night.